Introduction of the grass carp. The grass carp, or Tinophorynchodonitella, is a species of large herbivorous fish in the family Cyprinidae, which native to the Pacific Far East, with a native range stretching from northern Vietnam to the Amur River on the Sino-Russian border. This species has introduced to 70 countries such as US, Japan, Malaysia, Taiwan, India, and several European countries. The grass carp is an integral part of fish culture and forms the important source of protein for human consumption. The scientific name for the grass carp is Tinophorynchodonitella, and the common name for the grass carp is grass carp English, silver offal English, and Carpa herbivora Spanish. There is two diagrams of 1.0 and 1.1 that show how to identify the figure of grass carp. The diagram of 1.0 is show the figure of grass carp. The diagram of 1.1 is show the features of grass carp. There is 6 features of grass carp. First is pointed dorsal fin with 8 to 10 soft rays. Second, large scales are silver to grey with prominent dark edge, cross-hatchet effect. Third, broad blunt head with slight downturned mouth, no bubbles. Fourth, eyes sit even with the mouth. Fifth, no kill. And the last one is body has dark olive shading with brownish yellow sides, white belly.
Hi, I'm Nura Atika. I will explain about etiological of the fish grass carp. This picture shows about the external of grass carp fish. Next, general characteristic of fish. First, head, second, body, third, tail. First, the head consists of mouth. Terminal fish have a mouth in the center of the head and use simple lips with no bubble to chase down their meal. Secondly, nostril. Fish have narrows on their head to smell water. Fish do not breathe through their nose. Next, eyes. Most of fish have one eye on each side. Last, operculum and gill. The fish can breathe through it. Operculum is the cover for the gill. Second, body. The body shape is fusiform, that streamline torpedo shape. The body consists of scale, cycloid scale, with rounded or oval shape, flat and thin. Next, lateral line, under scale, fluid field conduits. Lastly, peduncle. It has a short caudal peduncle at narrow part of the fish body to which the tail fin is attached. Third is tail. That useful for changing the direction during swimming and consists of fin known as caudal fin. The picture show about the internal fish grass carp like heart, gill, brain, and other.
I am Anis, and so now I will present about fish breeding of grass carp.
The grass carp is very adaptable and can live in a wide range of conditions. Grass carp population is a fish that were put in life so long, and because there is always a lot of monitoring for successful reproductions. Most of the fish are now living in few countries in Asia and Europe. The grass carp are ready to be introduced spring in late May and early June when water temperature have reached 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Next, picture 1 is about the production cycle of the grass. This is the step of the grass carp culture that commonly used in Malaysia. First step is preparation of pond, involve making the pond weed and predator free. It also generation of the adequate food to ensure the survival of good growth of the fish is important part of the preparation of pond. These include 2 stages, namely conditioning and manuring. Conditioning of pond is a layer of lime is spit over the bottom of the pond for 2 weeks. It removes the acidity of the soil and facilitates desirable geochemical cycle and also kill unwanted soil organisms. Next, manuring of pond. After conditioning of the pond, organic or chemical manure is applied in order to develop the fish food organism like phytoplankton and zooplankton. Second step is capturing of fish. The capturing of fish includes all the following steps. First step is spanning. Spanning can be either natural or artificially induced. The blockfish spawn naturally on the plant of the spawning pond. Artificially of blockfish are made to break in the fertilities by injection them with the hormone. Larva phase. In the pre-larva phase, the newly hatched fly come out of the egg. Nesting phase. Carp can be generally nursed both in pond and in specially constructed tank. There are many predators in the area of the pond, then are best options. 3 is management of fish pond. Water quality involves the regulation of temperature at 25 until 30 Celsius, pH around 6.5 until 9, hardness, alkalinity, turbidity, and plankton culture. Step 4 is harvesting of fish. Generally, care are raised in both undrainable and drainable pond with long harvesting trees. Last step is handling and processing. If harvesting is carried out in warm water, the fish are preconditioned by repeated stressing before netting. Harvested fish can be transferred live in the aerated tank for the 3 until 5 hours.
The rearing of grass carp before the grow up stage is divided into two periods. For a first raise is 5 to 4 to 5 cm with a stocking density in the alternative pond of 200 to 250 fry per m. The rearing period is normally 1.5 to 2 months. Fish are further raised for about 2 months to a size of 12 to 15 cm at a much lower density. To capture the grass carp, it is more difficult because the yearling size is about 13 to 15 cm to marketable size, which is more than 1,500 grams within 1 year. The common practice to rear release 2 to 3-year-old fingerlings for grow-up stocking. At the end of this period, the fish have usually reached about 250 grams. Further nesting is carried out in intensively fertilized ponds, adequately enriched with zooplankton and unicellular algae. Generally, the survival of fry is about 70 to 80% in well-managed nursery ponds. Fingerling rearing normally takes 4 to 6 months for above-mentioned size and stocking. The normal survival rate through the whole fingerling rearing period should be above 95%.
In conclusion, the grass carp is well known in many countries. The breeding process of this fish species is needed a few conditions to make the larvae stay alive and grow as grass carp. The etiology of grass carp has shown above that include fish morphology, anatomy and physiology. Moreover, the rearing of grass carp is about 2 years with some nursery and practice before growing out stocking. Last but not least, the grass carp is the common aquaculture species and could be taken care in Malaysia.